Okay, welcome back. The fourth reading from the Sexual Witches of Wrigglers Bend episode, as always, is brought to you by our sponsor, Riverside Manacana's biofuel / buttery 2012 Chardonnay, made by my father-in-law and stashed down here in the basement. Well, where I pretend to be edgier than the suburb I'm staying in actually is. So we're getting into uncharted territory now. I am going to have to start writing stuff after this one because the challenge here was to get a weekly work in progress going. I've had 4 episodes of this up my sleeve. Hopefully by the time you see this, I'll have action part 5 and onwards. So last time Johnny and Kirst were in the process of being rescued by Councillor John Brain. The Sexual Witches have actually asked Johnny to assist them in bringing him down because I think he's an actual bureaucratic demon. So funny how these sorts of things work out. Also, last episode was clearly working out a lot of flood trauma, and I hope that wasn't too triggering for anyone who was there. I was certainly triggered rereading it. And that was sort of a narrative handbrake turn that I wasn't expecting. That was incorporated fairly about 6 weeks after the actual floods, I think it was. Delicious. Alright, so part 4, Sexual Witches of Wrigglers Bend. John Brain was sat in his inflatable motorbike, bobbing away in our fully submerged yard. The fluoro green kids climbing thingo next door was totally under it, to give you an idea of the depth situation. Fuck, was it a play on words? Still got it. Brain, head like a smashed shit and decked out in pristine chambray and brand new cat work boots, had brought a pretty substantial media contingent out on this clearly deeply heartfelt humanitarian mission. He was flanked by half a dozen snappers and videographers in kayaks, their waterproof gear rigged up and churning away for the early bulletins. Kirst and I, all tats and come-down pallor, tiptoed across the front deck, already under by an inch or so. Brain clocked us and we clocked him. The state of us. Entirely not the glossed-up suburban professional go-getters that hung out in the fuckers jurisdiction, the ones you surely envisioned rolling out on an imminent re-election ad. Still, what choice did he have? The press jackals were getting it all. Begrudgingly, old Jono raised his loud hailer and winked. Looks like we're just in the nick of time. Tristan, let's get this fine young couple high and dry. I had the high bit covered at least. Brain beamed, oozing what passed for sincerity as his intern piloted the launch up to our deck. Tristan had towels and life jackets at the ready as Brain hauled us on board, accompanied by flashes erupting all over the shop. Jamming my drugs down the front of the jacket, I wrapped a towel around Kirst in no condition for whatever happened next. Let's get you kids out of here, the pole sleazed, giving Kirst the full up and down, probably winking to the cameras on the fly. Trist, let's set course for the Exact Centre, mate. We were hoping up Ever Kingsley Way, and I was bracing for a media-friendly snarmy up man, watching those kayak backers circle when old mate Trist's shortwave fired up. Pete, V, Broke, Nanu, Way, Unprep, Bells, Rig, Resi, Jigsaw, Beat. That didn't sound fucking good at all. There was a faint roar from back up the road, river direction. Brain popped oily sweat bullets. Media opportunity gone to utter shit. It could only be one thing. We were extremely fucked. Our kayak escorts peeled off, every slug for themselves. No such luck to the member for the bend. He was all in on this one with Trist, Kirst and I. An initial surge of water punted the boat up the street. A quick preview of the deadly tsunami of excrement that was about to overtake us and invade our every bodily orifice. Fuck, it was going to be a nasty scene. What if a poor bastard ended up disinterring our shit-logged and bloated corpses when the build retreated? Fucking boot it, you cunt! Brain, now terror purple, shrieked at Trist. Trist complied, not that it mattered much. The boat was at its capacity and I'm pretty sure even Brain knew that cutting us loose was going to be zero sum at this point. There wasn't much Kirst and I could do but dig in and hang the fuck on, mortal coil withering. A fist of poisonous water shrieked as its crest punched us further up the road, our terminal moments flashing, and then there were Bree, Teagues, Kath and Ange on fucking jet skis, 4 carnal angels in coordinated wetsuits. For sweet fuckery's sake, materialising out of... Fuck, what was that? It didn't matter. The fact was they saved us all, even the slavering Brain. That was our introduction to community spirit, solidarity and camaraderie. Plus witches who needed me to do some invocations and other arcane gear, so there was a bit of them when you think about it. There you go, that's part 4. Hope you enjoyed that. As always, around the traps on the socials on at passtheamyl, on Instagram and Twitter, occasionally TikTok. It's got a 3 in it, although it's not seeing many returns there and not particularly pleased by that. I don't think they like 8-minute long swear-fest videos. Their loss, and hope you're all good. Take it easy. Talk soon. Cheers. Bye. Bye.